Right. The Arts Fest program is a sponsorship training program with a matching incentive fund component. So it's available in Ontario to small to mid-size arts organizations in selected communities. And North Bay's had the community for the last year, so it's we do a sponsorship training workshop at the beginning of the program, and the organizations that are pre-approved for the program then have 6 months to go out and secure sponsorship. And whatever they're able to secure up to that pre-approved amount is matched by Business for the Arts in the Arts Fest program.
So North Bay was successful because we reached the goal, as they say.
You tripled the goal in terms of investment in the community, but you reached the goal for sure, and it's all thanks to your municipality, and the application was successful because they obviously show a strong capacity for a cultural plan and interest in strengthening the cultural community here in North Bay. So congratulations to you.
So to the regular person sitting at home watching this, what does this mean to them? For this community to be involved with this program and moving forward?
Right. Well, what we see happen with this program in communities of all sizes, but particularly in communities of North Bay size, is it's designed to build partnerships between businesses in the community and these arts organizations. So it really strengthens the community in that there's a synergy created by this program that really strengthens the cultural programming, strengthens business investment in the community, and it just on a long-term level, it really actually strengthens the community in so many ways, in intangible ways. But it's really been a huge investment in the North Bay community, both on a business level and on a cultural level.
Far too often the business of arts gets lost because artists are creating. Does this support them through that process to make sure that business survives and thrives?
It does. It actually teaches cultural organizations how to think like a small business and how to communicate with business and engage business in supporting their cultural endeavors. So it's that's the most important thing, is teaching cultural organizations how to think like small business, and when they're pitching to business that they have a more of a business approach rather than an artist's approach.
Well, I think that this granting program begins with a workshop, and it actually takes people who are working in the arts who don't necessarily have as much of a business sense in terms of marketing and seeking out sponsorships, and sort of puts them into a situation where they need to go out and approach these businesses and kind of teach them different skills in how to approach the businesses and how to actually get funding from them. So it kind of takes two different worlds, like two different industries and markets within our region or within our city, and kind of I guess allowing them to sort of meet each other and actually come to the table. And it's sort of that meeting point, and it assists with that. So
if you look at New York City or Miami or Chicago or LA, those cities embrace culture and the arts, and that's what we're trying to achieve here. If we can create that sense of vibrancy, we can obviously we can't compete with those cities, but we can compete with cities much larger than us as a place to come and visit and to do films and to do theater. You just look at this Capitol Center, it's well supported within our community. That's what Arts Fest is all about. How do we rally businesses to help support the arts? And it's something that, as you heard the results, they raised over $118,000 for this Arts Fest program. So arts and culture is alive in our community, and it's something that we should be very proud of.
And when you look at that, what does it do for the health of business industry? Because sometimes arts is not looked as a business.
You're exactly right, and it's trying to think outside the box. And arts and culture is business. So if you think of New Orleans, you want to go to New Orleans for the culture, you want to go to New York for the culture, Chicago or Vancouver or Montreal, even Toronto has culture. That's what we want to create here, because that creates tourism, that creates an interest, that creates, when we're trying to draw businesses to our community, spouses will say, what is there for me to do, right? So you say, look at the culture program, the arts program, the Capitol Center, the amount of theater that we have going on in our community. So we have to think of business as not just the business itself, but everything that encompasses what a community is, because businesses want to come to a city where there's lots to do, and their spouses will ask for that too. So it's all part of the puzzle of building a vibrant, successful city.
So where do you go from here? I mean, it's a nice first step. Surpass the goal. What do you do to keep that momentum?
Well, I think it needs the support of council, it needs the support of other levels of government, it needs the support of business, it needs the support of the general population to come out and support these type of events. And we know that not 100% of the community will come out and support the arts, but we need a lot of people to come out and support the arts, just like we support other venues in our community. But we really need everybody's support, and that is us as a mayor, as a council, as an MP, as an MPP, to talk about how important culture, the arts, and theatre is to any community.